After beating Dutch opposition on Tuesday night, Saints crossed the border into Belgium to take on Sporting Hasselt on Thursday evening. It was the second pre-season fixture for Ronald Koeman's side, and the manager once again chose to name two different 11s for each half. Saints started with Kelvin Davis in goal, a back four from right to left of Jason McCarthy, Jack Stevens, Jos Højveld and Matt Targett. The midfield three were Jack Cork, James Ward-Prowse and Stephen Davis. Lloyd Isgrove and Dusan Tadic played on the wings, whilst Graziano Pellè made his first appearance in a Saints shirt up front. Much like Tuesday night, Saints took the game to their opponents early on. Pellè was a constant threat, taking the ball down before setting up James Ward-Prowse. He wriggled enough room to get the shot away, but he was beaten away by Hasselt's goalkeeper Dylan Swinnen. Pellè was looking good and scored after only 5 minutes. Lloyd Isgrove, who spent the latter part of last season on loan at Peterborough, worked space on the left before providing a low centre for Saints' new striker, who tapped home from close range. Saints had taken the lead early on Tuesday night against Holmesbrook, and their debutant made sure they did the same here. Another new signing, Dusan Tadic, played 45 minutes on Tuesday and already looks part of the furniture. He linked up brilliantly with Pellè before the Italian went through on goal. This time the keeper prevailed. Saints number 2, Jason McCarthy, can play at either right back or centre back. This evening it was on the right and he made headway down that side before squaring to Ward-Prowse. Between him, Tadic and Pellè, they worked the ball through to Ward-Prowse again, but the angle was too tight for the 19-year-old to cause any real trouble. A brief water break midway through the first half gave Ronald Koeman the chance to issue instructions, and after a quick drink for both players and supporters, he was back to the game, and Saints picked up where they left off. Tadic with the ball on the right, back-heeled to the advancing Jason McCarthy, and the right-back's first-time cross found Graziano Pellè again in the right place to stab home his and Saints' second of the game. Not a bad opening 32 minutes for Saints centre-forward. Dusan Tadic also played like he had a point to prove. He advanced towards the box before dinking a shot just past the post. Centre-back Jack Stevens fed the ball to Ward-Prowse, who dropped deep and, despite slipping over while shooting, still notched a good attempt on goal. Sporting Hasselt's two best chances came within 2 minutes of each other at the end of the first half. First, Kelvin Davis had to be alive to stop Levent Saglum from getting a shot off, and the same player then tried his luck from distance, but this time he was off target. A fresh Saints 11 began the second half, with Ronald Koeman switching the whole team. The new side saw Artur Boruc make his first appearance of pre-season. He was in goal with Chambers, Fonte, Yoshida and Turnbull in defence. Harrison Reed, Jake Flanagan and Billy Sharp were in midfield, with Sam McQueen, Sam Gallagher and Emmanuel Mayuka up front. Saints so nearly started the second half with a bang. Mayuka played the ball through to Sharp, who took it in his stride before shooting low, parried by the goalkeeper. Sam Gallagher was able to keep the move alive, showing strength to win the ball back by the byline, but his square pass didn't find a blue shirt. Jake Flanagan fed the ball down the right side of the box to Sam Gallagher, but he shot straight across goal. Callum Chambers scored his first Saints goal on Tuesday night, and it was his cross that caused havoc in the Hasselt penalty area, the ball eventually finding its way to Harrison Reed, whose shot was blocked. Saints kept the pressure on though, with Harry Reid doing brilliantly to win the ball back on the left and keep it in. His pullback found Sam McQueen, whose shot was blocked and cleared by the Hasselt defence. McQueen wouldn't have too long to wait for his goal though. Just 2 minutes later, Chambers again providing an excellent cross to the far post. McQueen, with the goal gaping, scored his second in as many games and made the score 3-0 to Southampton. McQueen was back at it, trying to work room for the cross on the left. He eventually played the ball in towards Sharp, whose chest back found Jake Flanagan, whose shot was over the crossbar. Saints' fourth goal came in slightly bizarre fashion. Harry Reid's free kick caused yet more panic for the home side, and defender Tom Wirtz got in a tangle with his goalkeeper, and the ball ended up in the net for the own goal. Soon after, Saints made it 5. Wave after wave of attack, yet again Callum Chambers the architect, and Billy Sharp winning a penalty off the hand of Tom Wirtz. Not a particularly good few minutes for the Hasselt centre-half. Sharp scored from the spot on Tuesday, but this kick was left to Emmanuel Mayuka, and he made no mistake to net his first of pre-season. That was 5-0. Saints go to Swindon on Monday night, where they're likely to face tougher opposition. Harry Reid's free kick was only half cleared, and the midfielder got another bite from distance. This one sailed pretty comfortably over the bar. There was time for a 6th goal. Callum Chambers passed into Billy Sharp, who quickly turned and shot. After a couple of deflections, the ball landed at the feet of Sam Gallagher, who struck home his first of pre-season and Saints' final goal of the night. Another good exercise for Ronald Koeman's side, who beat Sporting Hasselt by 6 goals to 0.